Hi students, good morning. Students, today we are going to initiate our second lesson from our English book. And as you are seeing that I have mentioned the topic, and the topic is planting trees. Students, after having a look on the topic planting trees, you must understand about the importance of plant in our life. Students, we are living on this blue planet Earth because of the plant, especially because plant provide us many things that are very essential for our life. Students, in our daily activities, we use different type of things, but you know that most of the things come from the plant side. Students, we eat many items to get energy, to survive our lives. Do you know that items come from where? That item comes from the plant. We take oxygen and release carbon dioxide. That is also given by the plant. Students, because of plant, it rains. Plant give us food that is very important for us, as I have said earlier, that plant give us many things to fulfill our basic needs. So keeping all these things in our view, in our mind, we must plant many more trees in our locality, in our surroundings, and even we should motivate other people, our neighbors, to plant trees in our locality. Now, we are going to start the lesson. There is a boy whose name is Mike. There is a boy named Mike lived in Dehradun with his grandpa. The student's condition is that there is a boy named Mike lived in Dehradun with his grandpa. Students, you know, we say grandpa to our grandfather. His grandpa's house was very big. The house of grandpa was so big, he had planted many trees all around the house. And his grandpa, that means his grandfather, had planted many trees around the house. There were neem, mango, lime, orange, peepal and guava trees. They were all very tall and strong. Students, you know that big and strong plants are considered as trees. And around the grandpa's house there were different type of trees. Mike loved his grandpa's garden, and the boy Mike was much excited after seeing the grandpa's garden, and he was loving a lot to grandpa's garden. He would see many birds in the garden. There was a big banyan tree near the house, and in that garden there was a banyan tree also, and most of the birds were chirping, enjoying, singing. That moment was loved a lot by the Mike. That means Mike was enjoying a lot in the garden. The garden was belonging to his grandpa, so he was having a lots of fun in the garden, and even he was enjoying the beauty of the garden also. Mike loved to sit on this tree and look down. Most of the time Mike used to sit on the tree, and after sitting on the tree, he was seeing the environment, the condition of the garden. Most of the birds like manna, bulbuls, parrots and crows would come to the tree. They love to eat its fruit, which were red in color. Students, in that garden there were many trees, I have told earlier, and there were many fruits in the garden, and birds as well as Mike used to eat that fruits and having a lots of fun also. When the rain came, grandpa would go to the forest. Mike went with him one day. Whenever it rained, most of the time grandpa used to go to the forest to observe, to notice the condition of the garden, and with grandpa Mike also used to go. Grandpa was carrying some saplings when grandpa used to go to forest to have a look to the garden. He used to carry some sapling. Students, you must know about the word saplings. S-A-P-L-I-N-G-S. Sapling means a young tree. A young tree. So grandpa was carrying some saplings. He planted some in the forest and some near the river. When grandpa carried some saplings, at first he planted some of them in the forest and some near the river. And after seeing this incident, Mike asked to his grandfather, nobody comes to the forest, grandpa. Who is going to see them? That means who is going to see this plant? Mike asked a question to his grandpa. Grandpa, you are planting this sapling in the forest. So who will come to see this? Who is going to see them? Then grandpa replied. Then grandpa said, we are not planting trees for people alone. That means we are not going to plant the tree for a single person. We are planting trees for the birds and the animals. Students, you know that trees are not beneficial for human being only. Trees are much essential for the animals and birds also, because you know that most of the wild animals live in the forest and they take shelter under the trees. Most of the birds make their nest to survive their lives on the tree. That means you can easily say that trees are much important for all living organisms, that is for all living things. So grandpa replied that we are not planting trees for a single person. That means we are not going to planting these trees for us only. We are going to plant trees for the birds and the animals. They live in the forest. They need more food and homes. Grandpa is replying. That means grandpa is making Mike understand about the importance of trees. That trees are not only beneficial for the human being. Plants and birds and animals also need food, shelter, and that can be given by the tree. So we are planting trees in the forest for the birds and animals. Trees are very useful. They bring rain. Students, I have made you aware in the very first lesson when I was talking about the water. I said that trees bring rain because during the photosynthesis process, when trees are in the process of making their food, they take sunlight while they are under the process of photosynthesis, and they release some water as a water vapor, and that releasing water vapor gets into the air, and after having the mixture they got some heavy moisture, and that converts into the rain. That means we can easily say that they bring rain also. That means trees are most essential for our lives in each and every field. Now once again Mike said, why have you planted saplings near the river, grandpa? That after knowing the importance of trees in the forest, Mike asked again to his grandfather, grandfather, make me aware why you have planted saplings near the river. Then grandpa asked Mike, these saplings will grow into big trees. Their roots will stop the soil from being washed away. The Mike is being aware by his grandfather that I have planted the tree near the rivers because these saplings, that means these young tree, will grow into a big tree one day. Their roots will stop the soil from being washed away. The river banks will be safe, said grandpa. Students, you know that trees' roots stop the soil erosion because whenever water flows into the river, they have current, they have ripples, and if there will not be any supporting things like roots of the trees, then the soil that is present in the bank of the river, that will be washed away, and we have to face a lots of problem. So grandpa said that their roots will stop the soil from being washed away. The river banks will be safe, said grandpa. Then Mike is replying, Grandpa, I love you, you are very good. You think of everything. That means you are thinking all about all living being. But the trees will take a long time to grow, said Mike. Mike said that, Grandpa, I love you. I have completely affection with you because you are thinking for all living creatures. But tell me one thing, it takes a long time to grow. Maybe 10 or 15 years. Then Grandpa replied, yes, my boy, they will. You will also grow big and strong by then. One day you will come to see them. Maybe I won't be able to see them. Oh yes, I will cry. Mike, I will also plant trees. That means now Mike understand each and everything about the plants. He is satisfied with the answer of the grandpa that he has made the aware. That's a good boy. Come, let's go home now. Your grandma will be worried. Then Mike's grandfather, that is grandpa, said that now it's time to go back to home because in home grandma will be worried. So students, through this story, you learn all about the importance of planting trees in our life. I have said that plants are very essential for our life, directly or indirectly, because we are dependent on the plants. So you should also plant more and more trees near your house, because plants give us oxygen, and oxygen we take oxygen. That means oxygen is very important for us. Without oxygen we can't live. Even the harmful gas carbon dioxide is taken by the plant, and instead of carbon dioxide they give us oxygen. So it's your prime duty to take care of the plant that is present in your surroundings, and you should plant more and more trees to make our surroundings, to make our environment good and clean.